45 miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions will fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by... And the Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will go on the attack first. The Beavers pulled out a close victory the last time they saw the Ducks.
The Beavers didn't do anything to beat themselves in last year's game, right? They just did what they needed to do, running the ball, being physical, not a lot of penalties, not a lot of turnovers. They're going to need that equation for success again.
And they're not typically more talented than Oregon. That's what they have to do, Coleman. That's how they have to win this matchup. Obviously, big rivalry game, a lot at stake. A lot of people that grew up in the state of Oregon not liking each other.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Beavers are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Breaks into the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at that 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. A designed run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Motion from the wideout. Power ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw on third and goal. He was thinking Touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The Ducks offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single game. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Ducks in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Running to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's the pressure. Right on the money. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can... There he goes! Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. He's got room. Continues to fight for yards. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here or not. Was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Beavers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
It's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Setting up the screen. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Wyoming took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Cowboys that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Got him downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Beavers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll be dotted out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Calls his own number. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. The play action fake. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Creates a little space. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off-play action on 1st down. And as he throws, tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rush is on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Blasted as he lets it go. The Beavers decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking for a big gain. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Turns it loose. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got his man in the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Tosses it incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is perfect. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The quick out. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely.
He lost one down the sideline. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets the gift. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Still on his feet. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. It's blocked, and they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation. Did a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they've come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They go to the draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds a man in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go right back to it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. give to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Finds his big tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. A lot of urgency for this offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Wants to throw again. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job regular the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job regular the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback on the keeper. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They punt it away on 4th down. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to move them on the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
The Beavers will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And the Ducks want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And now on third down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Snags it over the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Ducks will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll run play action. Zips it out to his man. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game. And you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Ducks are on the move. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls in the deep ball. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Beavers are in the hurry-up. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got his man. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Hickman. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Might as well stick with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try the run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running.
Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Ducks in the hurry up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Ducks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. The give to the tailback. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the run, now to throw. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
It's It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. The throw. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll try to sneak it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks will have it first and 10. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give out of the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
Brings up second and goal.
So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.